Hey guys, and welcome to our next video. In today's video, we're looking at vertically opposite angles. Okay, and the rule that applies for vertically opposite angles is that they are the same. So if two angles are vertically opposite, okay, they have the same value. So we'll look at this first diagram and just identify what is vertically opposite. So first of all, vertical means up and down. Okay, so it means one angle that is above another angle, and that the opposite, so they're on opposite sides of the angle, will be the same. Now, it can also apply across, but they just call it vertically opposite for the point. So if we look here, we've got this angle and this angle. They are vertically opposite. Okay, thus they are the same. Okay, and this can also apply this way, because you could turn the angle around. Okay, and they would also become vertically opposite. So as we can see, 85 and 85, 95 and 95. So that is vertically opposite angles. Okay, now this is a pretty powerful rule because it allows us to solve angles where we've only been given one angle. So let's have a look at this one in particular. Okay, so if we think about yesterday, we could use angles on line, but today we want to focus on using our vertically opposite angles. So we look at 100. And we identify which angle is vertically opposite from 100. And in this case, it is this angle down here. Okay, so this angle is also going to be 100. So far, of the 360 degrees, we have 200 degrees. Okay, now can we figure out the other two? We'll call this X, and we'll call this Y. Okay, and for the sake, we'll call this one Z. So we've figured out Z, okay, or Z, it equals 100. Now what about X and Y? Well, X and Y are vertically opposite, so they're going to be the same. So if we have 360 degrees and a whole point, we've already got 200, okay? That means that X plus Y are going to be 160, okay, because that is what's left over, okay? We could half that. If they're both going to be the same, they'll be even. So we halve 160, so X equals 80 and Y equals 80. Okay, we can also test this by thinking about angles on a line. So Y and 100 are on the same straight line. So if we've got 100 here, then Y is going to be 80. Okay, so we can see how angles on a straight line and vertically opposite angles tie in together to help us solve things. Now, this on the bit about when I had the Y and X and I just divided 160 by 2, it's because we have two angles, okay, that are both equal. If we divide by 2, we're equally sharing the amount of degrees between the two numbers, okay, and we know that they're equal because they're vertically opposite. Okay, let's get on to this last one. This last one is a little bit more tricky, so let's put some letters in. So we're going to have A, B, C, and D. So the first thing we can do is we just use our vertically opposites to figure things out. So we've got 60 here, which means that D is also going to be 60 because it is vertically opposite. Okay, we have 50 here, which means that B is also going to be vertically opposite. So it's going to be 50 because it is vertically opposite. Okay, so we're left off with an A and a C. So if we add it together, these two together make 110, and these two together make 110, which makes 220. Okay, 360 minus 220 leaves us with 140. Okay, which means that A plus C equals 140. Okay, so if we divide them equally, A is going to equal 70, and so C is going to equal 70. And we can even then check that. Okay, if we think angles on line, now if I just get my green. Okay, this is all one line. 60 plus 50 is 110, which means that A is going to be 70. So there are lots of ways that we can apply other angles and other rules. Okay, this is vertically opposite angles. Give it a crack, watch the video, and tomorrow we are going to be looking at angles inside shapes. So thanks for watching, boys. Catch you in the next video.